Okay, everyone can write down the questions. Okay, write down the question. Which of the following tissues has dead cells? Which of the following tissues has a dead cells? Write down the option: parenchyma, B. sclerenchyma, C. collenchyma, D is epithelial tissues. I'll repeat this question. Which of the following tissues has a dead cells? First is parenchyma, second option sclerenchyma, then third is collenchyma and epithelial tissues. So which one is the correct option here? Dead tissues are there in the plants, so you can, where they are present in the form of what? Dead cells are nothing but sclerenchyma. Okay, so here correct answer is a sclerenchyma. Okay, so next question you can write down. Next question is that which of the following tissues, which of the following tissues um, okay, wait. Write down another question. Intestine absorb the digested food materials. Intestine absorb the digested food materials. Full stop. What type of epithelial cells are responsible for that? What type of epithelial cells are responsible for that? I will repeat. Intestine absorb the digested food materials. What type of epithelial cells are absorbed for that? Okay, write down the options. First option, stratified squamous epithelium. Stratified squamous epithelium. B. Columnar epithelium. C. Spindle fiber. D. Cuboidal epithelium. D is cuboidal epithelium. Okay, I will repeat the options: stratified squamous epithelium, columnar epithelium, spindle fibers, and cuboidal epithelium. Okay, so here which one is the correct option? Is anyone can answer? Intestine. So the tissues which are the cells which are present in the intestinal part. Okay, and that what they are saying here, intestine absorb the digested food materials. Okay, what type of epithelial cells are responsible for that? So what are the cells are present near to that? There is a, we have a columnar epithelium. Okay, answer is here columnar epithelium. Those you know the answer, just type the option. Okay, if I am asking, so take the second bit, columnar epithelium. Okay, write down next question. Select the incorrect sentence. Select the incorrect statement or sentence. First statement: blood has blood has matrix containing proteins. Blood has matrix containing proteins, salts, and hormones. Proteins, salts, and hormones. Second bit: two bones are connected with ligament. Two bones are connected with ligament. C. Tendons are non-fibrous tissues. Tendons are non-fibrous tissues and fragile. And fragile. D. Cartilage is a form of connective tissue. Cartilage is a connective type of tissue. So now check which one is the not correct statement. Okay, they are asking for a false statement here. Okay, so here what is the correct statement? Not correct statement here. Incorrect statement is what? Blood has matrix containing protein, salt, and hormone. B. Two bones are connected with ligament. Tendons are non-fibrous tissue and fragile, and cartilage is a form of connective tissue, which is not a correct statement. Incorrect statement means it is a not correct statement. Which one is, tell me, which option is there? Blood has a matrix containing protein, salts and hormone, that is true. Two bones are connected with ligament, that is also true. Okay, then cartilage is a form of connective tissue, that also true. Okay, then which option is left here? Tendons, no, tendons are non-fibrous tissue and fragile, that is wrong. Okay, so means incorrect statement. So C is the correct option. Tick mark there. C is the correct option. Marwa, Manthan, if possible, you can also give the answer. Suvan, you are also there, no? Please, you can type the answers properly, okay, on the message box. So write down next question. Choose the wrong statement. Choose the wrong statement. Write down, choose the wrong statement. First statement, the nature of matrix differs according to the function of tissues. Nature of matrix differs according to the function of tissues. I will repeat, the nature of matrix differs according to the function of tissue. Okay. Second option, fats are stored below the skin. Fats are stored below the skin and between the internal organs. And between the internal organs. Okay. Then I will repeat the statement B. Fats are stored below the skin and in between the internal organs. Then next statement, epithelial tissues have intercellular spaces. Epithelial tissues have intercellular spaces between them. Intercellular spaces between them. I'll repeat this statement. Epithelial tissues have a intercellular spaces between them. Last option, cells of striated muscles. Cells of striated muscles are multinucleate, and unbranched. And unbranched. I'll repeat this statement. Cells of striated muscles are multinucleate and unbranched. Okay, so I will repeat the entire question. Choose the wrong statement. The nature of matrix differs according to the function of the tissue. Fats are stored below the skin and in between the internal organs. C. Epithelial tissues have a intercellular spaces between them. D. Cells of striated muscles are multinucleate and unbranched. Okay, find out which one is the correct answer over here. Someone can answer. They are asking incorrect statement. Okay, check which one is the incorrect or wrong statement. Tell me. Some, those who know, they can just type the message. They can type the message. Does anyone know? Manthan, Marwa, Suvan. Does anyone know the answer for this? Wrong statement they are asking. First is a nature of matrix differs according to the function of tissue. True. That is correct statement. Okay. Fats are stored below the skin and between the internal organs. That is also true. Okay. Then fourth, C option, epithelial tissues have a intercellular spaces between them. No, there is a no spaces. So this is a wrong statement. Okay, and D is also what? Cell of striated muscles are multinucleate and unbranched. That is also correct statement. So here option C is the correct option for the wrong statement. Okay, so write down next one, question number 5th. You all are getting, at least type something and tell me. Can you getting what I am teaching, what the MCQs are going on? Okay, chalo. Write down next one. Survival of a plants. Survival of plants in terrestrial environment. Survival of a plants in a terrestrial environment has been made has been made possible by has been made possible the presence of by the presence of by the presence of survival of a plants in a terrestrial environment has been made possible by the presence of first option intercellary muscles, a meristemium, intercalary muscles, meristem. B. Conducting tissue. B is a conducting tissue. C. Apical meristem. C is a apical meristem. D is a parenchymatous tissue. D is a parenchymatous tissue. I'll repeat this question. Survival of the plants in terrestrial environment has been made possible by the presence of intercalary meristem, conducting tissue, apical meristem, parenchymatous tissue. Okay, these are the options. So which one is the correct option? Tell me. Yes, which one is the correct option here? The survival of a plant in a terrestrial environment, okay, has been made possible because of the presence of what? Does anyone know? If they want to survive, okay, then there should be what? The xylem and phloems are there. That means there should be what? Conducting tissue they require, no? If the conducting tissues are there, then only they are terrestrial. Then only they can survive there. So answer is here B. That is a conducting tissues. Okay, mark that answer. Okay, write down next question, sixth one. Parenchyma parenchyma cells are parenchyma cells are write down first answer, relatively unspecified and thin walled, relatively unspecified and thin walled. Second, thick walled and specialized, thick walled and specialized. C, lignified. C is a lignified and none of these. And last is none of these. I'll repeat this question. Parenchyma cells are first option relatively unspecified and thin walled. B thick walled and specialized. C lignified. D none of these. Okay. Which option will correct come? Which option is correct here? Parenchyma cells are known as what? Or these are what? Parenchyma cells are what? Is they are lignified? No, they are not lignified. Then thick walled and specialized? No. Okay, but they are what? Unspecified and thin walled. Okay, is this statement is there no in the textbook? So parenchyma cells are relatively unspecified and thin walled. Okay, so A is the correct option for this question. Okay, so write down next statement, seventh one. Which of the following functions which of the following functions is not served by the stomata for the plants? Which of the following functions is not served by the stomata for the plants? Okay, so write down the options here. Exchange of gases, comma, particularly CO2, and O2, CO2 and O2, with atmosphere, with atmosphere. Okay, this is the statement first. Exchange of gases, particularly CO2 and O2 with atmosphere. Okay, second statement, write down. Loss of water, loss of water in the form of vapors, loss of water in the form of vapors during transpiration, during transpiration. Okay, loss of water in the form of vapors during the transpiration. Okay, C, C helps to create the pressure, C helps to create the pressure for water to rise upward, helps to create the pressure for the water to rise upward by by its process of transpiration, by its process of transpiration. D helps the leaves to carry, helps the leaves, leaves, leaves to carry out the process, to carry out the process of photosynthesis, process of photosynthesis. Okay, so I will repeat this question. Which of the following function is not served, okay, not served by the stomata for the plants? So first, exchange of gases, exchange of gases particularly with CO2 and O2 with atmosphere. B, loss of water in the form of vapors during the transpiration. C, helps to create the pressure for the water to rise upward by its process of transpiration, helps the leaves to carry out the process of photosynthesis. Which one is not involved in the process of transpiration? Okay, sorry, not transpiration. Which of the following function is not served by the stomata for the plants? So which option will be correct? Can someone type the answer here? Can someone type the answer for this MCQ? Which will not assist, stomata will not assist for which function? Check, read the options properly. Which option is the correct option over here? Which option is the correct? Can someone type? Stomata will not serve the function, that is, it does not help the leaves to carry out the process of photosynthesis. We know that stomatas are present on the leaves, means below the leaf surface. So they are what, exchanging of the gases takes place. Okay, if excess water is also there, that is what get removed by this process of transpiration. So that only that it can perform, but it will not allow, or it will not sorry, it will not not that segment, but it cannot assist for the photosynthesis. Okay, so that is not involved in the photosynthesis. Which process? This stomata is not comes into the picture for in the for a photosynthesis. Okay, so here the it is not served, that is last option. It does not help to leaves to carry out the process of photosynthesis. So D is the correct option for this question. Okay, write down next question. If someone knows the answer, please type the message. Okay, option, correct option you can type. Write down next question. Simple epithelium is a tissue. Simple epithelium is a tissue which form the outer protective layer. Simple epithelium is a tissue which form the outer protective layer of the skin, of the skin of animal body, of the skin of the animal body, is composed of cells, is composed of cells which are, which are, first option, hardened and provide support. Hardened, hardened, hardened and provide a support to organs. Provide a support to organs. B part, continuously diving, continuously diving to provide, to provide, to form an organ, to provide, to form an organ. And last statement is, C bit, cemented directly, cemented directly to one another, to one another to form an irregular layer, to form an irregular layer. D, D, loosely connected to, loosely connected to one another, to one another to form an, to form an irregular layer, to form an irregular layer. I'll repeat this question. Simple epithelium is a tissue which form the outer protective layer of the skin of the animal body, is composed of a cells which are hardened and provide support to the organ, continuously diving to provide to form an organ. C, cemented directly to one another to form an irregular layer. And last, loosely connected to one another to form an irregular layer. Okay, so this, which one is the correct option? They are given a simple epithelium tissue is given. Okay, and they are asking which form of outer protective layer of the skin of the animal body which is composed of the cells. Okay, tell me, someone knows, then please type the answer for this question. Check what will be the answer. Yes, someone knows, please type the answer. Marva, Manthan, who knows the answer for this question? Simple epithelium tissues are there, no? And which form what? Outer protective layer of the skin of the animal body. It is composed of what? Cemented directly to one another to form an irregular layers. Correct? So option C is the correct option. Okay. Next question, write down. Here C is the correct option. Okay. Ninth question, write down. Voluntary muscles are found in, first, voluntary muscles are found in, first option, alimentary canal, B, limbs, C, iris of the eyes, B, bronchi of lungs. Bronchi of lungs. I'll repeat. Voluntary muscles are found in alimentary canal, limbs, iris of the eye and bronchi of the lungs. Where is the voluntary muscles are situated? Anyone knows? Yes. Which option is correct? Voluntary muscles. Does anyone know? Please type the answer. Manthan, Marva, Suvan. If you don't know, write there no. Which is the correct answer here? Voluntary muscles are found in what? B, no? Limbs, no? Okay. So voluntary muscles are found in limbs. Answer is the limb. Option B is the correct option. Now write down 10th question. Cartilage is not found in, cartilage is not found in, cartilage is not found in, first nose, first option nose, second ear, C kidney, D larynx, D larynx. I'll repeat. cartilage is not found in nose, ear, kidney, larynx. I'll repeat, cartilage is not found in nose, ear, kidney and larynx. Tell me which option is the correct option here. Cartilage is not present where? Yes, cartilage is not present where? Cartilage tissues are what kind of tissues? Anyone can answer. क्या होता है? Just type the answer. They are what? Strong and flexible connective type of tissues, no? And that protects our joints and bones. So here which option is the correct option? Cartilage is not found in. Where it is not found in? They are asking not found in. So nose, ear, kidney and larynx. Yes, does anyone knows the answer for this? Here kidney is the correct answer. Okay, tick mark, kidney is the correct answer. Write down next question. Kidney is the correct answer. Write down next question. A tissue a tissue whose cells are capable of a tissue whose cells are of dividing dividing and redividing is called tissue whose cell are capable of dividing and redividing is called first complex tissue. Write down the option. First is complex tissue, second connective tissue, third permanent tissue and last meristematic tissue. Last is meristematic tissue. I will repeat, a tissue whose cells are capable of dividing and redividing is called complex tissue, connective tissue, permanent tissue and meristematic tissue. Which one will come correct here? Which one is the correct option here? Tissues are capable of dividing and redividing. Okay, is called as what? The meristematic tissue, no? Correct, because they are only what? Growing both the time, every time. So that's what meristematic tissues is the correct option. Okay, option D is the correct option. Now write down next question. The connective tissues that connect the muscles, connective tissues that connects the muscle to the bones is called the connective tissues that connects the muscles to bone is called first option ligament, second tendon, third nervous tissue, fourth all of the above. Fourth all of the above. Okay, the connective tissues that connects muscle to the bone is called as ligament, tendon, nervous tissue and all of the above. Think and just type the answer. I am asking you from a long time. If you know, please type the answer. If you don't know also, you can type no. Yes, tell me. Someone can type the message. Yes. Anyone know? Connective tissues that connects muscles to the bone is called as ligament, tendon, nervous tissues and all of the above. Which one is the correct option? Does anyone knows the answer for this? Those who are joined, at least they can message for this answer. I gave the question, I gave the option. Tell me the right or correct option over here. Connective tissue that connects muscle to bone is called as a tendon. Nervous tissues means ligament, tendon, nervous tissue, and all of the above. Check what will come. Here answer is tendon. Okay, B is the correct option. Okay, after that you can prepare that neuron ka diagram properly. Okay, nervous system. Okay, so structure of a neuron tissue is there, no, that diagram you can prepare. Maybe that diagram can come for labeling purpose. Okay, so inside that there is a nucleus is there. Okay, then cell body is there, then dendrites are there, axons are there, neurons are passing through this. Okay, so you can properly learn that diagram. 100% the diagram will come for the labeling purpose. Okay, so write down next question. Next question, write down. While doing work and running, while doing work and running, you move your organs, you move your organs like a hands, comma, legs, etc. Which among the following is correct? Which among the following is correct? I'll repeat. While doing work and running, full stop, you move your organs like hands. You can move your organs like hands, comma, legs, etc. Which among the following is correct? Okay, so write down the option here. Smooth muscle contract, smooth muscles contract and pull the ligament and pull the ligament to move the bones. Pull the ligaments to move the bones. B. Smooth muscles contract, smooth muscles contract and pull the tendons, pull the tendons to move the bones, to move the bones. C. Skeletal muscles, skeletal muscles contract, skeletal muscles contract and pull the ligament, pull the ligament to move the bones, to move the bones. Okay, then last option, skeletal muscles contract, skeletal muscle contract and pull the tendons, pull the tendons to move the bones, to move the bones. Okay, so I'll repeat this question here. Which while doing work and running, you move your organ like hands, legs, etc. Which among the following is correct? First, smooth muscle contract and pull the ligament to move the bones. B. Smooth muscle contract and pull the tendons to move the bones. C. Skeletal muscles contract and pull the ligaments to move the bones. D. Skeletal muscles contract and pull the tendon to move the bones. Okay, so these are the options given. Read the options carefully, read the question carefully and try to answer the correct answer. Okay, so check the options here and which one will correct comes correct. Read it properly and try to give the answer. You can at least type the this thing option on the message chat box. Which one will come here? While doing work, okay, and running, they are asking you can move your organs like hands and legs, etc. Which among the following is correct, they are asking. Okay, can someone answer? Yes, while doing work and running, there is what? There is a contraction and pulling, okay, of the tendon to move the bones. Okay, this one is the correct option. So here the D is the correct option. Okay, skeletal muscle contract and pull the tendon to move the bones. Okay, so option D is the correct option. Now next write down one more question. Now two more questions are there. So write down next question. Which of the following statement is not related to cardiac? Which one of the following statement is not related to the cardiac muscle? Not related to the cardiac muscle. Which one of the following statements is not related to the cardiac muscles? Question mark. First option, the muscles the muscle shows muscles show rhythmic contraction. Muscle shows the rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life. The muscles show rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life. B, they do not work according to they do not work according to our will. So so they are called involuntary muscles. So they are called involuntary muscles. C part, they are not striated, they are non-striated, comma, multinucleated multinucleated and branched muscle. D option, the contraction and relaxation of the heart muscles help to pump and distribute blood to different parts of the body. I will repeat this question. The muscles show rhythmic contraction and relaxation throughout the life. B option, they do not work according to our will, so they are called as involuntary muscles. C, they are striated, multinucleated and branched muscle. Last option, the contraction and relaxation of the heart muscle help to pump and distribute the blood to the different parts of the body. These are the four options are given, and they are asking here which one of the following statement is not related to the cardiac muscle. Very important. They are asking not related. Okay. So here tell me which one is the correct option here. D option to correct, no, contraction and relaxation of the heart helps to pump the blood and distribute it to the different parts of the body. That is correct option. Okay, and of course pumping, contraction and relaxing, that is a rhythmic action, no, of the heart. Okay, and this is also known as the involuntary muscles also. These actions are nothing but what, these are comes under involuntary action. We don't have any control, correct? So the second option is also correct. A is also correct. Then last remaining is what? C. They are non-striated, multinucleated and branched muscle. That is the false statement which is not related to this. Okay. So option C is the correct option over here. Okay. Mark it. Mark it. Okay. Now write down next question. Which of the which of the following statement is incorrect? Which of the following is incorrect? Which of the following statements is incorrect? First option, parenchyma parenchyma tissues parenchyma tissues have intercellular spaces. Parenchyma tissues have intercellular spaces. Second, collenchyma collenchymatous tissues collenchymatous tissues are irregularly thickened are irregularly thickened at corners. Irregularly thickened at the corners. Third, apical and intercalary meristeum are permanent tissues. Are permanent tissues. Okay. Then last option, meristematic tissues. Meristematic tissues, comma, in its early stage. In its early stage, comma, lack vacuoles. Lack vacuoles. Okay. So I will repeat this statement. Which of the following statement is incorrect? First, parenchyma tissues have a intercellular spaces. Second, collenchymatous tissues are irregularly thickened at the corners. Third, apical and intercalary meristeum are permanent tissues. Fourth, meristematic tissues in its early stage lack vacuoles. Okay, so now check which one will come correct, which is incorrect they are asking. Incorrect we have to choose is parenchyma. We know that there is a intermolecular spaces are there, intercellular spaces are there. Okay, collenchymatous tissues are irregular and thickened at the corners, that is also correct. Then meristematic tissues in early stage lack of vacuoles, that is also correct statement. So remaining is what? Third statement, that is the apical and intercalary meristeum are the permanent tissues, they are not a permanent tissues. Okay, so option third is the correct option. Okay, everyone copied, getting the answers. Okay, so we can go for 1 mark questions also, short question also we can do. From short question also maybe they will ask that kind of questions for MCQ also. Mm, just wait, I will take that questions also. Yeah. Okay. Write down the first question. Write down the first question. Name the minerals present in the bone matrix. Name the minerals. Name the minerals present in the bone matrix. Okay. Name the minerals present in the bone matrix. Okay. What are the minerals present in the bone matrix? In does anyone knows? Yes. What are the minerals are present in the bone matrix? Potassium and calcium. No, these are the two materials, or these are the two minerals are present in the bone matrix. So write down there. Write down potassium and calcium. Potassium and calcium. Okay. Write down next question. Name the animal tissues. Name the animal tissues which helps in repair of tissues and fills the space fills, fills, fills the space inside the organ, inside the organ. Okay, name the minerals present in the bone matrix. Oh, sorry, question number 2, no. Name the animal tissues which helps in repair of tissues and fills the space inside the organ. Okay, can anyone answer this? Name the animal tissue which helps in repair of tissues and fills the space inside the organ. That is the answer is what here? What you will know? Does anyone know? Areolar tissues are present to fill these spaces inside the organ. So answer is areolar tissues. Write down areolar tissues is the correct answer. Okay, so write down next one. What is the name of bone cells? You wrote the answer for the previous question. Areolar tissues. What is the areolar spelling? Areolar. Areolar tissues. Okay, then write down next question. What is the name of a bone cells? What is the name of the bone cells? Anyone? Bone cells के नाम is what? What is the name of the bone cells? Osteoblast cells. क्या होते हैं? Osteoblast cells. Write down OSTEO. Spelling write down OSTEOBLAST. Osteoblast cells. Okay. Then write down next question. Which tissue is responsible for increase in girth of the stem? Girth of the stem. I'll repeat. Which tissue is responsible for increase in girth of the stem? Write down which tissue is responsible for increase in girth of the stem. Okay, which one is there? It is known as what? Lateral meristem, no? So lateral meristem, it is also known as what? Cambium. Okay, so correct answer is lateral meristem and cambium or cambium. Okay, this is the answer. Write down next. Which tissue forms a barrier in animals? Which tissue forms a barrier in animals? Barrier means it creates the resistance or opposition. Okay, so which tissue forms a barrier in the animals? So barrier generates which cell? Opposes epithelial tissue. Okay, write down epithelial tissue is the answer. So question is, one more time I will repeat. Which tissue forms a barrier in animals? Barrier, barrier, barrier. Okay, that is opposition. So that is epithelial tissues is the correct answer. Now write down next question. Name the protein present in the muscles. Name the protein present in the muscles and help in the muscle contraction. Name the protein present in the muscles and help in muscle contraction. Okay, so what is that protein name? Do you know? Contractile protein. This is nothing but what? Contractile protein. Okay, contractile, CONTRACTILE, contractile protein. Okay, so write down next question. What is the lining of blood vessel made up of? What is the lining of blood vessels made up of? What is the lining of blood vessels made up of? What is the lining of blood vessels made up of? Yes. क्या होता है around that? They are made up of what? Squamous epithelium, no? They are made up of what? Squamous epithelium. Write down that answer. Squamous epithelium is the correct option. Around the lining of the blood vessel is made up of squamous epithelium. These are very important questions. If they are not asking for 1 mark, but they can ask this kind of question as a MCQ, or maybe they will ask this kind of question assertion and reason. So that's what this line to line. See, I'm covering the questions according to the NCERT line to line, so that after completing this session, at least you can read the chapter, then you will get the answers again. Okay, so always before going to any test, you have to read your NCERT textbook properly. Okay, so write down next question. Name the plant tissue having dead cells. Name the plant tissues having dead cells. Okay, in the beginning of this session, first MCQ only we did. Okay, that is nothing but what your sclerenchyma. Okay, answer is what here? Sclerenchyma. I will repeat the question. Name the plant tissue having dead cells. That is nothing but sclerenchyma. Okay, write down sclerenchyma. 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 Okay. Next question. Write down. Name the plant tissue. Name the plant tissue which is having living cell. Which is having living cell and cell wall is thick. Cell wall is thick at the corner. At the corner, I'll repeat. Name the plant tissue which is having living cells and cell wall is thick at the corner. Okay, what is the answer here? This to you know. They are thick at the corners. Plant tissues are there having living cells, and the cell wall is thick at the corner. So that is collenchyma, no? Okay, answer is here collenchyma. Write down answer collenchyma. 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 Okay, this is the correct option. Question number 10. Name the tissue present in a shoot tip. Name the tissue present in shoot tip. Name the tissue present in shoot tip. ये भी easy है. Which shoot in the shoot, which tissue is present here? Apical meristemium. Okay, shoot apical meristemium. This is the answer. Write down. Shoot apical meristemium. Getting this? Then next, write down next question. Name the cells. Name the cells which transmit the stimulus. Which transmit the stimulus very rapidly from one place to another. From one place to another within the body. Within the body. I will repeat. Name the cells which transmit the stimulus very rapidly very rapidly from one place to another, one place to another within the body, within the body. Okay, I will name the cells which transmit the stimulus very rapidly from one place to another within the body. Okay, okay, which one is the correct answer here? Human body is there, that means that is neuron, no? Okay, because it receives what, the different stimulus, and it is given to the brain, and then from there again that information is get transmitted, and these are only responsible to transmit that stimulus into the particular part of the body. So neurons is the correct answer. Okay, so write down, name the cells which transmit, no? So that is nothing but your neuron. 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 Write down. Now next one, write down why the blood cells, why the blood cells are called as connective tissues. Why the blood cells are called as connective tissues. Okay, why the blood cells are called as connective tissues? Why the blood is called as a connective tissues? Because blood can flow the transport of gases, digested food, hormones, and waste materials to the different parts of the body. Okay, that's what they are known as, what, connective type of tissues. So the blood itself contains what, different proteins, plasma and all, so that is what gets circulated to the entire body. So blood, that's what the blood is known as, what, they are made up of connective tissues. Okay, and the flows of transport of gases, digested food, hormone, waste material is get transmitted to the entire body. That's what these are, that's what blood is called as, what, connective tissues. Getting? Write down next question. Fill in the blank is there. Dash, 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 have, dash, have, dash, have tubular cells with perforated walls, with perforated walls, with perforated walls, and are living in nature, and are living in nature, are living in nature. Okay, I'll repeat this. Dash, have a tubular cells with perforated walls and are living in the nature. Okay, क्या होते हैं रे, perforated walls and are living in the nature. Tubular cells are there. Sieve tubes, no? Okay, so sieve tube is the correct answer. Sieve tube, sieve, sieve tubes. Okay, write down next question. Writing with the hand is a voluntary or involuntary action? Writing with the hand is voluntary or non-voluntary? Okay, so what is the action? Writing of the writing is a voluntary or involuntary? Writing is a voluntary, no? That is our control. We can decide we can write or not. So this is a voluntary muscles, a voluntary activity. Okay, so write down next question. Very important question. What do you mean by lignin? Okay, what is lignin? Lignin. Lignin. What is lignin? Okay, what do you mean by lignin? Does anyone know lignin? Lignin, we know that it is a chemical substance which is present in the cell wall of the plants, okay, which acts as a cement and hardens that part. Okay, that is nothing but lignin. Understood? Lignin is nothing but what? Lignin is a chemical substance which is present on the cell wall of the plants and which acts as a cement, and it hardens it. Means it hardens that part. That is nothing but lignin. Okay. So if you want, you can write down lignin is a chemical substance. Lignin is the chemical substance present in the cell wall, present in the cell wall of the plant, present in the cell wall of the plant, which acts as a cement, which acts as a cement and and harden that part, and harden that part. Okay. Um, you can write more questions. Mm, okay. Write down next question. Mm, why does, next write down, why does epidermal tissues, why does epidermal, why does epidermal dermal tissues does not have intercellular spaces? Okay, why does not? Does anyone can give the answer for this? What is the answer? Why does epidermal tissues do not have a intercellular spaces? Why does epidermal tissues does not have a intercellular spaces? Can anyone answer? Does, why does, can anyone type? Can anyone type the answer for this? Because what is the answer for this? Does anyone know? It's easy, no? Yes, can someone type the answer for this? Yes. Does anyone knows? Epidermal, epidermis is also what? Providing the protection against the mechanical injury and pathogenic microbes. Okay, so there is a tight arrangement is there in the cell, so there is a no intermolecular spaces are available in the epidermis. This is the answer. Understood? Okay, so this layer prevents the water loss and no spaces is present in between the cell. This is the answer. Getting? Okay, the tight arrangement is present. I will repeat one more time. There is a tight arrangement of the cell, so that there is a no intracellular spaces are there, and which provides, which the epidermis is able to provide the protection, okay, against the mechanical injury as well as pathogenic microbes, and this layer protects the water loss as well as there is a no space present between the cells. This is the reason. Getting the answer? Okay, now you can write in your own words, okay, and show it to me afterwards. Then write down next question. These are 2 3 line questions are there. Name and give the function each. each cell of a xylem. Name and give the function of each cell of the xylem. Name and give the function of each cell of the xylem. Okay, so xylem made up of means inside the xylem there is a tracheids and vessels are present. Okay, and tracheids and vessels transport the water and minerals vertically. Okay, and xylem parenchyma, they can store the food and nutrition into them, and they are providing to the entire parts of the body. Okay, even xylem fibers, they provide the mechanical support to the plant. Okay, these are the functions. Okay, which are the two what they are asking here, which are the two functions, means yeah, function name and give the functions of cells of cell of a xylem. Okay, tracheids and vessels are there, and they are providing mechanical support to the plant, as well as they can transport the water and minerals to the vertically to the different parts of the body, different parts of the tree. And here xylem parenchyma store the food and nutrients. Okay, so these are the functions. So next one you can write down, why desert plants have a thick coating of cutin on epidermis. Why desert plants have thick coating of cutin on a epidermis, on a epidermis. Okay, so here why desert plant have a thick coating of cutin on a epidermis. Okay, so the waxy coating of a cutin is present on the desert plant to prevent the excess loss during the transpiration process. Okay, due to this, these plants can survive the scarcity of water in the desert also. Okay, that's what, there is a waxy layer of coating is present on the waxy layer is present. Okay, so cutin, that is known as what, cutin. So in desert there is a there is a no water available, and because of the transpiration they are losing a water, so they cannot grow if the lose if there is a continuous water is going through the transpiration process. So it's very difficult for the growing of the plants in the desert region. That's what they are having the waxy layer or waxy coating is there on the leaf, so that it avoids the excess loss of the water. Okay, this is the answer. So I hope, I will stop here, we can continue in the next class. Okay, thank you for joining.